You are about to receive or manifest that dream of yours, but there is one cardiac arrest that you must go through before this dream will manifest. The truth is that videos like this don't just pop up on your screen for nothing. It is actually linked to some of your dreams, some of your searches, and I have something beautiful to share with you in this video about manifestation and how it actually works. So if you are young and growing up, and if you are adult, let me share my story with you and see how you can also learn the lesson and also change your life applying what I apply to change my life. Some years ago, I realized the most powerful theories that were not taught in school. Theories like affirmation, theories like hypnosis, theories like the law of attraction. These are personal development theories that are not shared in school, that are not taught in school. In fact, these theories are actually the guiding principles of our life. These are the basic things that we should have known years before we were even introduced into school system. However, these are not the case. If we were taught these are the foundation of how our minds works and how the world works, then a lot of things will have improved in the early stages of our life. But these stories, they are very dangerous, but most people don't think they are dangerous. Why? These theories are used by great philosophers in our life, and contemporary philosophers are always advocating about its use. But some think it is shit. Some don't take it seriously, most especially my fellow Africans. Do you think that manifestation is not true? One of the countries that you should use as a case study when it comes to manifestation, of which they don't play with, is the United States of America. Literally, every great entrepreneur in United States of America, every great philosopher, every great scientist, every great athlete, they all understand the basis of manifestation and they all apply it consistently. I'm not here to share the list. From Michael Jackson to Oprah Winfrey, these theories are consistently advocated through a lot of videos on YouTube. However, many are not taking it seriously. However, if we understand that these theories are not just for consumption, they are for practice, then I bet you a lot of African mindsets, a lot of youth, a lot of youngsters' mind will have changed. Some years ago, I didn't start from here, but I understood this theory, and when I started to apply it day in, day out, I began to see changes, and I never drop it until now. Maybe in another video, I will share with you my real life story, or how I started from zero to where I am at the moment and my plans towards the future. As long as we all have life, it will manifest in some of my future videos. But for now, there are two things that I want you to get from this video, if nothing at all. And that is to believe that your mindset is the greatest asset that you have. And if you learn how to utilize it effectively, then you will be the greater version of yourself. We are all born literally into this world without nothing. However, one of the greatest assets is our mind, and a lot of philosophers have shared that. So the mind consumes and it becomes whatever you feed it. Whatever you have exposed yourself it is what becomes your life. Let's assume growing up with a lot of friends, there are many people who have dedicated their lives to be watching football and other sporting activities. Most of the time, you can't sit with them in an hour or two without them discussing about those things, because that is what their mind is exposed to. This is not bad, but how can we leverage on the power of our mind to manifest our dreams? Because literally, we are all discussing about other people's dreams. What about our dream? For you to understand your mind is the greatest asset, you have to know what kind of information that you consume. If you do so, this will literally change your life in the next 3 months. If you start to regulate what kind of information that passes your mind, that passes through your ears, and what you become, then it is where real manifestation actually work. I know for now you have not practiced it, and maybe probably you don't know how to start with. The best one is to start with affirmation, and there are right time in practicing those theory. And waking up early in the morning, and whilst you're about to go to bed, you practice it consistently. And if you can do that for the next 6 months, your life will literally change, because I have tried it and it worked for me. Second most important thing about these theories that I'm sharing in this video, it is not about listening, it is not about reading, it is about action. I've heard a lot of people said they have learned that the most successful people, they read books, but they have not made time for themselves to read books. I've read that the most successful people, they do affirmation, they do meditation, they do visualization techniques, they hypnotize themselves. However, you have not gotten time to practice it. If you are not able to practice it, then nothing will happen, because little incremental gains, when it compounds over time, this is where change becomes. You can not do it first day and you expect an overnight change. However, the time range that I will recommend, or I will proudly say it will work for you, is within 6 months. If nothing at all, in this video I've given you assurance, if you can practice these theories in the next 6 months, your life will change. In this channel, I'll be sharing a lot more on this, but I believe that your quantum leap is about to happen. That's why this video finds you. So if you want to connect with me, kindly make sure you like, subscribe, and also comment anything that you want me to share in the future. There is a lot that is yet to be unpacked on this channel. Thank you for watching this video up to the end, and see you in my next video.